Gargoyle, you stupid bastard! Where's the Heineken? Why are you drinking this cheap fucking Mexican beer? I want Heineken!
Shut up! Shut up! I want to change the pace. Get out of here. Heinrich done pissed me off now, man.
Welcome back to the Front Row Fanatics and our review of WIW show that took place in Panama City this past Saturday at the 3rd Street Boys and Girls Club. Sorry, it's this cheap Mexican beer. It's making me kind of lose my mind. But anyway, we're going to continue with the review. Take it away, GD.
Alright. Match number 6 was a handicap match. You know, every match on the card had a stipulation. And this pitted Michael Steele and Lane Smart up against Pretty Boy Donnie B. with special guest referee Chris Ty. That guy. End of this match, of course, saw it was a no contest. Donnie B held up pretty good against Lane Smart and Mike Steele. But in the end, Chris Ty ended up hitting, who was it? Steele, and laid him out with like an ace crusher type move. So the match went no contest. I was a little disappointed because Donnie B, I've seen him go a couple of times. I'm a fan. Lane Smart, of course, seen him up and down the Gulf Coast, all over the place. Not so much now as a while back. He's been kind of sparse.
Right.
But your winner of the match, nobody. It was no contest.
I hear you. And for me, it was sort of a letdown, too, because, and part of it is probably because we haven't been there at WIW and we don't know the whole storyline scenario going on and everything. So it's kind of anticlimactic. Some good moves, some good action, but nonetheless, just kind of left me hanging,
Right, that's not taking any away from any of the participants in there.
Or their performances.
Right,
but
it was just, like you said, maybe because this was my first WIW show. He's been there a couple of times. It's been a while.
Absolutely.
So we weren't really clued in on what was going on. The crowd seemed to like it, like we said. Very hot crowd for WIW. But it was always good to see Chris Ty, whether in a referee capacity or whatever. Chris Ty,
right?
Definition of technician.
That's right.
Moving on, match number 7. This was a championship match. It pitted the current WIW champion, the Iron Fist of the Gulf Coast, the California Kid, taking on one of the hottest young guys coming up in the business, T-Bird.
Absolutely.
And my God, is this guy over?
Oh, absolutely.
And I am by no ways homosexual, but that's a good-looking young man.
Well, obviously all them young girls thought he was good-looking, too, because they was all screeching and squalling like Elvis was in the building or something. He's definitely over. Definitely a talented young up-and-comer on the Gulf Coast who has been a guest on our show.
Yes, he has.
As has the California Kid.
One interesting day there.
Yeah, that was an interesting night.
Absolutely. And this was an excellent match, too.
Yes, it was.
Action-packed, violence, all over the thing. But the only thing, and one of these things, and, the people at WIW know I've liked them, and I've been to a bunch of their shows, and they've delivered some high-quality shows. But, this continued for me in a trend of things that were lacking. Was, okay, this is a ladder match, but in most ladder matches, there's something hanging from the ladder. That's why you have it in there. So if you're not having contract in a case or the title belt or something hanging from the top, why is it a ladder match? Why not just call it a use anything weapons hardcore match or
this
something?
Might have, like I said, we haven't been to WW, my first show, but the finish of this match saw T-Bird climb the turnbuckle, nail the California Kid. He climbed another turnbuckle, nailed the California Kid. On the 3rd try, California Kid hit him with one of those patented power kicks, super kicks, and just laid T-Bird out. T-Bird already earlier in the match got his nose busted, had some blood flowing. They had spots with ladders propped up with sheets of wood. And just this match made me tired. It was an excellent, excellent match.
Absolutely. It brought out a little bit of the hardcore action, which is something you don't see WIW do in general. They're very sparse with the blood and the severe violence or whatever. But this nonetheless was an excellent match. I think... Yeah, I could be wrong. I didn't get a chance to talk to T-Bird after the show that he broke his nose. But nonetheless, with the blood flowing, he still battled California Kid from pillar to post and gave an excellent showing and proving to the fans why he's one of the Gulf Coast young up-and-comers. But the winner of the match and still your champion was the California Kid.
And this again showed why California Kid got Most Improved Wrestler of the Year earlier at the end of 2009, beginning of 2010. T-Bird, every time I see this kid, he's getting better and better and better and better. And I can't wait to see these guys in whatever capacity down the road, watch them wrestle. It's totally worth it to go check them out.
Absolutely.
Match number 8, main event. This was stipulation of this match, brother versus sister. Mackenzie York taking on Alexander York, the aristocratic assassin. From what we gather, Alexander York, severe back injuries, having some problems, an accumulation of many years of some great matches. I've seen him several times around the Gulf Coast. Hate to see, anytime we lose one of the guys from our area, very sad, but hopefully, never say never in this business. Who knows, anything can happen. But in this match, brother versus sister, Mackenzie York, Alexander York, the winner of the match, Mackenzie York.
Which totally, I don't want to say shocked me, but, this match for me, and I've seen the Yorks wrestle in various promotions all over the Gulf Coast, love them both, was very anticlimactic. It was the aristocratic assassin's last match. It was short, there wasn't a lot to it. And then Mackenzie gets the win with the roll-up, 1, 2, 3. I mean, to me, I didn't like it. I can understand your reasons why you're putting Mackenzie over, but to me, if it's someone the caliber of Alexander York's last match, there should have been a little bit more to it. But,
a little more substance.
Yeah, I mean, it was just too short. If you're going out on your last match, I'm going out on my last dying breath, win, lose, or draw. Right. Maybe his physical conditioning didn't allow him to go.
And to be fair to him, the things might be a little worse than he lets on.
Absolutely.
And I'm not taking anything away. I've seen stellar he gave us one of the best in-match promos ever when he hit Marcus Gibbs with that keyboard computer, FrontRowFanatics.com.
Bam!
I got a chubby just.
I hear you. But, I love Alexander York, man.
The aristocratic assassin.
I'm not gay or a homo by any means, but I love me some Alexander York, man. The aristocratic assassin is the shit.
Directly after the match, locker room cleared out. Everybody got a chant going. They bid their fond adieux to him. Wished him the best luck down the road. Mackenzie York a little emotional after the match. They sent him off in style. I would
Absolutely.
say that was. If I had to give one good thing about this match, it was when everybody. Gave him the mic, everybody dropped to one knee and just kind of paid their tribute to Alexander York.
The send-off was far better than the match,
Yes.
and I'm not trying to throw any jabs there at WIW or whatever, but the send-off, the emotion from the locker room and the crowd was far better than the substance of the match. With Mackenzie York getting the win in the main event there. With that being said, we're going to take a break and be back for match of the night and rate the show.